What's going on, superhero fans, and welcome back to OneVerse. So it looks like the Avengers Doomsday League situation has officially become even more complicated. Over the last few days, the internet has been flooded with discussions about an alleged Avengers Doomsday trailer that supposedly featured Dr. Doom, Sentinels, the Avengers, the X-Men, and even members of the Fantastic Four all appearing together. But from the very beginning, the biggest question surrounding the footage was simple. Was it real, or was it just another AI-generated fake trailer designed to fool Marvel fans? When the footage first surfaced, a lot of people immediately dismissed it because of how blurry and low quality it looked. The video was heavily compressed, filled with visual artifacts, and it was almost impossible to make out many of the details clearly. Some insiders even claimed that what they were seeing didn't match information they had heard about the movie behind the scenes. However, there were also others who reportedly saw the footage and believed that despite the poor quality, certain visual elements looked surprisingly authentic. That created a split within the fan community, and ever since then, the debate has only continued to grow. Now, things have become even more interesting because clearer images taken from that same leaked footage have started appearing online. They're still not crystal clear or full HD, but they're sharp enough for fans to identify a lot more details than before. And this is where the conversation gets really fascinating. Several of these images appear to contain official-looking watermarks, including Marvel Studios branding, references to Industrial Light and Magic, and even Do Not Duplicate labels. Naturally, seeing those kinds of markings has made many fans wonder whether this footage could actually be legitimate, because if these images are fake, then whoever created them went to an incredible amount of effort. But if they're real, then Marvel may have a much bigger security problem than anyone realized. The biggest talking point from these newly surfaced images is the massive crossover sequence that appears to be taking place. In the leaked frames, we can reportedly see characters from multiple Marvel teams standing together on the same battlefield. Characters that look like Captain America, Thor, Sam Wilson, Cyclops, Beast, Mystique, Gambit, Nightcrawler, Yelena Belova, and Reed Richards all seem to be present in the same scene. Even more importantly, giant Sentinels can allegedly be seen in the background. For longtime X-Men fans, that's a huge detail because Sentinels have always been among the most dangerous enemies mutants have ever faced. These massive machines were specifically designed to hunt mutants, and throughout Marvel history, they've caused enormous destruction. So if Dr. Doom has somehow taken control of the Sentinels or found a way to use them as part of his larger plan, that instantly creates a threat that affects both the Avengers and the X-Men at the same time. It would also explain why heroes from so many different corners of the Marvel Universe would need to unite against a common enemy. Another interesting detail that fans have started noticing involves the location itself. In the original blurry footage, it was almost impossible to identify where the scene was taking place, but in these newer images, a fountain can apparently be seen in the background. Because of that, many fans now believe the battlefield could actually be located inside the courtyard of the X-Mansion. If that theory turns out to be true, then this could be one of the biggest crossover moments in MCU history, with the Avengers officially joining forces with the X-Men on their own territory to face Dr. Doom and his forces.
Of course, despite all of these observations, nothing has actually been confirmed yet, and that's where things become complicated. On one hand, these new images make the leak look far more believable than before. But on the other hand, modern AI technology has become incredibly advanced. Creating realistic-looking images is much easier today than it was even a year ago. Because of that, some fans continue to argue that someone may have simply taken the original blurry footage, enhanced it using AI tools, added professional-looking watermarks, and created a more convincing version designed to look official. And honestly, that possibility cannot be completely ruled out either. But perhaps the most suspicious aspect of the entire situation is Marvel's response, or lack of response. Historically, whenever genuine Marvel footage leaks online, the studio usually moves very quickly. We've seen leaked footage removed through copyright strikes and takedown requests many times before. In some cases, videos disappear within hours. That's why many fans find it strange that this alleged Avengers Doomsday footage has continued circulating for several days. While some original uploads have reportedly been removed, the leak itself is still being discussed and shared across social media. that has led to even more speculation. If the footage is fake, Marvel may simply see no reason to respond. But if it's real, many people are wondering why it hasn't completely vanished from the internet already. Personally, I think these newer images have made the entire situation much harder to figure out. When all we had was the original blurry footage, it was easy to dismiss everything as fake. But now that clearer images are appearing and more details can actually be identified, the conversation has changed completely. Are we really looking at an actual Avengers Doomsday sequence? Is this truly the X-Mansion courtyard? Are the Avengers, X-Men, and Fantastic Four really standing together against Dr. Doom and an army of Sentinels? Or is this simply the work of an incredibly talented creator using modern AI tools to fool the entire Marvel fandom? Right now, there simply isn't enough evidence to answer those questions with complete confidence. So here's the big question for all of you. Do you think this Avengers Doomsday leak is real, or do you believe it's an AI-generated fake? And if it does turn out to be genuine, what excites you the most? The possibility of Dr. Doom controlling the Sentinels? Seeing the Avengers and X-Men fighting side by side? Or finally getting a massive crossover featuring the Fantastic Four as well? Please share your thoughts and theories in the comments, and if you're enjoying our daily uploads, then don't forget to like, share, and hype them up. And if you're new to both of our channels and want to see daily Marvel, DC, anime, Monsterverse, and superhero-related content, then make sure to subscribe to both of our channels and turn on notifications. So this is it, guys. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you all in our next episode.